and welcome in this video in which we will discover 15 ideas of passive income to become freer, financially speaking. Passive incomes undoubtedly go with freedom. Money is getting more and more expensive every day. It is difficult to earn some, and it can consume very quickly and easily. Therefore, it has become complicated to keep or multiply it with conventional means. It is also difficult to rise to the top towards financial independence or wealth. Some others simply have gain fever. They want to increase what they already have by any ways. These people are always searching for what could enable them to multiply what they have. They keep making savings and investment companies happy. Obviously, the economy evolution has brought us many opportunities that enable us to multiply our money, whether it is through passive or active incomes. If you are more of a passive earner person, here are 15 effective tips to earn some. Your choice is wise because at least you will not have any additional work to do. In this case, the profits will come on their own after you have deposited or not an initial amount of money. Most of the work is done at the very beginning, unlike active income, which will only move if you move with them and continuously. Also, don't be surprised to find that many of these possibilities come from the internet. Just before you start, make sure you subscribe to our channel and don't forget to download your free book to create a profitable business on the internet by clicking on the link in the description below the video. Rent a property. Today, real estate developers and the law are making the acquisition of a real estate property easier and easier. So even if you earn a modest income, this option is worth considering to you. Banks and other lending institutions are starting to open themselves up to more people. They propose attractive offers that enable you to borrow a considerable amount of money, and even sometimes almost the entire budget you need. They trust you because the contract is clear. You must have cash flow from the lease, and then they offer you many years back to repay them, depending on the amortization rate. The most interesting part is that you don't have to own all the money at the beginning. Then you receive a passive income through the rent, and at the end you earn a valuable asset. Become a business shareholder. To boost your income, you can consider owning businesses' shares to receive annually dividends from them. A company needs significant investments to get started, which is why it needs you, or more precisely, your fund. The revenues generated vary according to the company's capacity and competitiveness and overall according to the state of the market it has entered. The partners of a small company, who often work for it at the same time, and traders do not enter into the category of automatic income since they become actors of it. These people work all year round instead of intervening only once. Otherwise, they buy and sell randomly during this same period. Writing and selling an ebook. Whether you wrote it or it used to belong to an author who passed away for more than 50 years, you can sell the book on specialized sites. If you are the author, the aim is to provide interesting and useful content. This is why these books are also sometimes called training courses for convenience. You can write as many pages as you want and cover the subject of your choice, as long as you can keep the reader's attention. You will not be constrained by the distribution conditions as for a paperback book. You can sell your ebook as long as you want, but without an appeal, without communication, direct or by word of mouth, your book will not be known. Being paid through video. How? You simply create a video and share it on YouTube or on sites which allow you to get paid by the number of people who love, watch, and comment on your video. This solution gives hope to many YouTubers who get into it, and who can start generating significant income in a few months. Some people make some wealth by doing it. It may be sufficient to publish a video every week, every month, or at the frequency of your choice. Monetize the links and content of your blog. Blogs can make you earn a lot of money. And now even the less gifted have the possibility to create a nice blog quite quickly. The tools dedicated to their creation have evolved quickly, which has allowed this positive impact. From there, you can start generating revenue through affiliate strategies and targeted advertising. In fact, you make profits by commission. There are many affiliation platforms to choose. ClickBank and JVZoo are the affiliation leaders in the US. You can proceed by publishing advertising displays of any kind, or by inserting links to sales sites. It consists in most of the static or animated advertising inserts that scroll up, down, or to the left of websites, pop-up windows that appear as soon as you enter a page, as well as additional pages that open without your knowledge. Remunerations are made mostly per sale. Your job is to reduce the insertion of the targeted code, content, or link. Sell services or products on your own website. The creation of websites, which are major than blogs, is an activity with a great profit potential, and which nowadays is well known. Thanks to the new ergonomic tools benefiting from the drag and drop technique, any internet user can create its own website in a few steps. But for a better performance and to insert complex features, it is better to entrust the task to a developer. Online shops are already a good alternative. Otherwise, you can create forums or annual reports by choosing your themes carefully. In this way, you can earn passive income by various means if it is only the selling of premium accounts. You can also create platforms for education or other topics, as well as online tools if you have greater financial or intellectual capacity. There are many products for sale on the internet. You will be able to reach extraordinary turnover as long as you know how to maintain your audience and therefore keep a good traffic on your site. Otherwise, the search engines will let you down and you will no longer be visible, and so the chances of visits will disappear. Do SEO. SEO is a business in its own right that includes a multitude of techniques. It involves fighting to keep your site visible in the first results of the search engines. The task is difficult because each search engine uses its own indexing technique that evolves rapidly over time. However, with the right technique, you will be assured of earning a significant and ever-increasing income. Seniority is very important. Exploiting your writing talent. Far from the few pages of an ebook, you commit yourself to writing content worthy of true readers who are looking for something new, original, and truthful. You must do research and respect the rules of true literature. In this case, if your work is appreciated, you will have the chance to be paid on a regular basis over a very long period of time. On top of that, your book must be interesting enough so that your distribution network and your publisher can keep the threshold of minimum returns and sales volumes. Otherwise, they enter in the negative gain loop and will then be forced to stop the distribution. The income will stop at the same time. Selling licenses. You can also create a product or service, declare it to receive a license or patent, and then benefit from the passive income generated by it. This form of gainful activity can also provide you a regular and sustainable additional resource. But not all licenses generate passive income, such as the all rights assigned licenses. Making money on copyright. This is somewhat similar to the two previous means explained above. Musician and singer-composer, director, lyricist, graphic designer, painter, photographer, typographer, brand designer, or other inventor can earn a considerable amount of money with copyrights. These professions have also a feature that does not always serve them well. Indeed, they can be hidden under the reputation of singers, dancers, and other professions that mainly use them, but you can always count on the experts. Selling software. Software sales are a potentially attractive way to earn recurring revenue. First, you start with sales. In this case, you also have the choice between several licenses depending on whether you want to make your creation available to the public or to your customers. You can also produce a free version or a trial version with a paid version, usually more complete. This can be a good marketing strategy and gather the community by listening to their criticisms, complaints, and opinions for improvement. People tend to remain loyal to the tools that will have evolved thanks to their contribution. Then you sell the updates. Each time a software publisher releases an update of its product, it adds value to it. In these updates, you're expected to make corrections or new features. Alternatively, you can introduce optimizations and flexibility in design, among other things. The first buyers will obviously buy the updates. Note that revenues are said to be passive if updates are not released frequently, but over the long term. However, even when you stop, new customers can continue to buy your software, and latecomers will not stop updating from one day to the next either. Develop an affiliate network. Network marketing is not new. It enables you to continue to sell a product even if you no longer do it directly. Your sponsored parties will obviously take over, and you will still earn commissions. The trick is to manage, to gather as many salespeople as possible on several levels, i.e. your first sponsored parties will have to sponsor others. In return, they will have to develop their attendance. At the same time, you will earn both the income from your sales and the income from this sponsorship, which may sometimes exceed the amount of the former. Renting miscellaneous goods. There are many things you can rent, as much as you would have never suspected, starting with your entire house or just one or a few rooms in your house. There is also the garage, a parking space, the cellar, the attic, a warehouse, or other spaces. In addition, your car, motorcycle, or bicycle, among other means of transport, are included in the package. Otherwise, there are even smaller ones, like your DIY tools. In short, you can take advantage of anything that you don't use frequently. Make the most of your holidays or of a weekend away to rent. In fact, even if you are there, you can continue. The internet has widely promoted this type of activity, and many specialized sites are now ready to offer you a friendly place to exchange and sell, which is well known by a large audience. Passive income from this type of operation can be stable and significant if you know how to do it. It can increase a lot if you take advantage of a great proximity to an important place or any event that takes place in your area, for example sports, cultural, etc. Outsourced business. The idea is to find a service that can be sold and really build the business. Once the latter is up and running and you have gained the trust of a few customers, you can outsource most or all of the work. All you do then is raking in the profits. Sell your photos. To earn passive income, there is a simpler way. Sell your holiday photos. During your holidays, enjoy the good times and take some pictures. Then upload them to sites that can sell them for you. Other types of photos can also be sold, as well as other digital creations. A little research will allow you to know them. The rest is very simple. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and especially subscribe to the channel. You are also free to receive the new book, How to Create a Profitable Business on the Internet, by clicking on the link located in the description below the video.